Hi guys, this is the Lenovo Yoga 710 14-inch laptop review. So this is a great laptop and well built for the price. The specs make this a reliable and responsive machine, and the trackpad is spot on and has a very similar look to the MacBook Pro overall. Now the power button is on the side of the laptop, quite a strange place. I've never seen this placement before. It's quite stiff to press but works each time. The laptop's secret is that the screen can fold over and the device turns into a tablet. Windows 10 automatically flips the image on screen to match how you're holding it, which is quite nifty. And overall the screen hinge is well built. Now, according to Lenovo's website, the Wi-Fi antennas are actually inside the hinge, which according to them boosts Wi-Fi connectivity. At no point did the screen feel like it would snap off when flipping it over, and there was a good bit of resistance on the hinge. Now the screen being IPS, it was showing off its viewing angles in the tablet mode. The keyboard, being a similar version to the 12-inch MacBook, has a very shallow travelling time, which is not for everyone, but I don't mind that. My two problems with the laptop. 1. It's hard to open when the lid is closed. There's no definitive gap for your fingers to slot into, so it's usually a two-handed affair. My second gripe. The CPU fan is always on. There's plenty of forums with the same problem. So my solution would be to update your BIOS. This solves the problem 80% of the time. Overall, I would recommend this laptop. It's a well-built machine with a sexy IPS screen. There's some odd decisions like the side power button and the CPU fan that's never silent out of the box, but these can be overlooked for a seriously well-built machine and great specs. I've installed the game client Steam, and I played a couple of games to benchmark the specs of this laptop, and it handled most games pretty well, you know. Old games it managed 60 frames per second on high/ultra with no slowdown. Now the screen itself is 60 Hz. When I was playing games it was really nice and responsive. Now for the CPU performance, I had about 6 or so YouTube videos up at once playing. There was never any slowdown or stuttering from the CPU, and it kept up with plenty to spare. Now the touchpad has multi-touch gestures, which, like the MacBook lines, you can use 2 fingers to scroll down on the web page. Do the 3-finger gesture swipe across to change different applications. It was very responsive, and I was impressed by the extent of the gestures that you could actually do, and the inputs that you could actually change. You could basically change whichever gestures you wanted for different applications. Performance wise, it has 8GB of RAM, so when I was doing video editing on this laptop it was just a dream. It's very responsive for such a lightweight machine, and as it's a Kaby Lake 7th generation CPU, the fan rarely kicks in. And when they do kick in, the machine has 2 sides of vents, which really keeps the machine cool. Even when I was playing Warhammer Dawn of War at 60 frames per second on high settings, the fan rarely kicked in, and it stayed very nice and cool. Now with the Bluetooth and wireless, I never lost the connection, and to say such a powerful machine is so light, I've been carrying it around all day, and I've barely felt it in my bag, weighing at 1.6 kilograms. And with the 2 built-in microphones, they are absolutely top notch with sound quality. I was talking to my friend online and he said I was coming through crystal clear. And likewise with the speakers, playing Fleetwood Mac via the inbuilt JBL speakers, which are located underneath the machine, came through very clear, and it was very natural sounding as well.